Okay, everyone, I guess we are ready to get going. We all good, Robert? Okay, we're streaming, we're live. Hey, everyone, I'm Claudia Gibson. If you've just wandered into this, it's the first Sunday Songwriters that I do on the first Sunday of every play. Thank you. Thanks so much. It's nice to see some familiar faces. My special guest this month is Angie Goeke from Houston, originally from Austin, but for many years, Houston.
Yep.
And we're going to talk a little bit soon, but I'm going to ask her to start out with a tune. What do you have for us?
I'm going to start with a song that's on my new record that was just released Friday. So this is a brand new one. I have 4 children, and so our household is busy, and everybody's asking me what's for dinner, and we have lots of leftovers in our house, so I don't have to cook as much. And this song is called Leftovers, but it's not about that kind of leftovers. It's acknowledging the fact that my husband and I literally have nothing left over for each other. At the end of the day, I know it's sad.
That's sad.
So, okay, my sister told me not to say this, that all my songs are sad. She said I need to leave people with some hope.
Oh, that's okay. All mine are sad too.
Yeah. So, but I do want to say by the end of my set, y'all are all probably going to be really worried about me and for me, but I'm okay. So just, I'm okay. After this day, there's so much to say. We sit side by side miles away. Yeah. All I can think of is what I need. Do you feel the same when you look at me? Oh, like a baby crying for his mother. We demand that much more from each other. Blessed we will feel like we're getting smothered. Like the last inch left in a wine bottle. There wasn't enough to enjoy, so we fought till the other one knew how much they came up short. Still, we're taking constant withdrawals, but never getting filled. So we fight for leftovers after the field's been picked over. Together and fight over the leftovers, just leftovers. Ooh, 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 silence soon turns into frustration. Our words get said with no filtration. Holding new wounds, we turn out the lights. Just another night with a fight. Oh, like a baby crying for his mother. We demand that much more from each other. Breathless, we will feel like we're getting smothered. Like a windmill with no blades left to turn. Deck coals with no more heat left to burn. We love from tanks that haven't been filled. We're like hungry lions surrounding their only meal. And we fight for leftovers after the feast. just leftovers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks.
So the thing about the ukulele, I think I've turned. Is this coming out okay? Can't hear it. That's better, I think. Okay, how's that? Her mic, talk in
Yeah,
your mic.
mine's pretty live.
Yours really loud and mine is not. So just a sec. 1 2 1 2. Is that any better?
That's better.
No, it's not there. It's 1 2. How's that? That's better. Okay. So the thing about the ukulele is it's so cheerful. Like you could have the most sad song in the world and it still sounds like, you should be wearing a Hawaiian shirt and having fun, but anyway, Angie, I think you don't have to worry when I'm on the bill about sad songs because I definitely have a couple that I could out sad you with, but this one is one of them. This one's sort of a song about starting again. It's called Unbound. Coffee in a paper cup, I swirl around and drink it up. Sunrise shining on my skin. I pull out on the interstate, signaling my change of fate. Unbound, ready to begin. 1,600 miles to go. It's just a couple days or so. There's time to contemplate my sins. Headed back from where I came, where everybody knows my name. Unbound, I'm starting out again. Unbound, I can't live on the dark side of town. It needs some hope to stick around. Unbound, and I can't live my life on the ground. 'Cause we just held each other down. I'm passing kids who smile and wave. There's billboards, license plates, reminders of the state I'm in. At a truck stop in Ohio, a stray dog's running down the road. Unbound, he's looking for a friend. Unbound, love can't live on the dark side of town. The lights smashed out and the shades pulled down. Unbound, and maybe now your own life will turn round. 'Cause baby, we just held each other down. Coffee in a paper cup, I swirl around and drink it up. Tonight, we'll see my journey's end. I pull off from this interstate, I different kind of road awaits. Unbound, I'm starting out again. Yeah, I'm unbound. I'm ready to begin. Thank you. So let's try to balance out. For some reason, I think we even have the same mic. Now it's different. Yours is really hot. So just talk into it for a minute.
Check. You want me to back off of it?
Sing. It's louder. It's a lot louder. Okay, good. All right. Well, Angie, you grew up in Austin, yes?
Yes.
Which is why these fine folks are here. Yeah.
Yay.
Your fans. That's great. Angie's table. And then you moved to Houston how long ago?
8 years ago. I have to think about the ages of my children to do the math. I think 8 years.
Yeah. Do you find when you have kids, you think in school years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robert's nodding. And thank you, Robert Borowitz, for streaming this today. So this is streaming out on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. So we're going all over. Yeah. So you just had a CD release.
Yes.
That's exciting. So
Mhm.
what's the title of your CD?
If I Were Honest.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was really fun.
So what are you going to do next? And while you're playing, don't show me, Robert, because I'm going to be fiddling with the sound a little bit. So it's always different. Okay, cool.
I'm going to be playing. This next song is called Fayetteville, and it is also from the new album. And I think I don't have uke anymore. Should all be the same. I just threw a battery in. So I'll talk about the song while we're waiting for things to get figured out. So this song was inspired by watching some BBC television. And somebody in, I don't even remember what show it was now, but somebody said something about, when I go into that place, like it gives new meaning to, and I don't know what the word was, like new meaning to depraved or, poverty, or it was something like that. And I thought, well, that's kind of a unique way to think about things, like giving a word that has meaning, new meaning, based on what you just experienced. So that was kind of where the song started, and it ended up being about Fayetteville, Texas, which, if anybody has been there, is small and relatively quiet. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of stuff going on there, but in my imagination, I think there probably is, behind closed walls and all the things we can't see. And you want to try plugging directly into it?
We'll just try one other cable. I have a feeling those cables are kind of ratty.
Well, let's see. That cable's mine. It's brand new.
The one that I just unplugged.
Yep. Anyways, so this song is called Fayetteville. It's not based on any true story of mine, but just in my imagination, which was also sad. Here we go. There's more Texas landmarks on the building than home Home addresses on envelopes, the same families for decades living on these small town hopes. Through the walls you can hear each other's names. The dirty fights, the lonely nights, and the pain. Who knew all the places a heart could break? Who knew all the empty spaces wounds could fill? You've proven new limits to the pain I take. Hurt goes by another name in Fayetteville. Hurt goes by another name in Fayetteville. From bruised knees, first loves to paper cuts. It's part of being human, feeling burned, getting sucker punched. Heartache is guaranteed to the breathing. Loving you brought suffering I wasn't expecting. I was looking for healing in this one light town. A deeper cut by you is all I found. Who knew all the places a heart could break? Who knew the empty spaces wounds could fill? You've proven new limits to the pain I take. Hurt goes by another name in Fayetteville. You do the same things again, again and again. The same blows to my heart and my skin. The same wounds get gutted, then fill them with sand. Hurt gains new meaning when you again, over and over again. Who knew all the places a heart could break? Who knew the empty spaces wounds could fill? You've proven new limits to the pain I take. Hurt goes by another name in Fayetteville. Hurt goes by another name in Fayetteville.
It's so pretty. So pretty. Well, I'm hoping I have no idea what I did with the wires down there or why it worked. I switched out your cable. I don't know. Now I have a feeling that like I was not going to have a microphone. 1, 2. I'm going to turn my mic up a little bit. One, two. Okay, I think that's better now. Sounds good. Does the guitar sound okay? I was adjusting you, not me. Hold on. Okay, that's better. There.
It's going to sound great by the last song.
Yeah, by the last song. Anyway, you read a song about a place. So I'm going to do a song about a place. I wrote this song when I was coming back from New Orleans and on the way back to Texas and took kind of an unscheduled stop. It's called Louisiana Sky. Whoops. It helps if you start on the right note. "60 miles from nowhere, city lights left behind, just me and the highway in a Louisiana sky. I heard the past come a-calling like a voice from up high, saying we all once lived here under Louisiana sky. Crossed a bridge over the bayou, sugar cane grows tall and wide, plantation cabins down an old gravel road. There's the ghosts in the live oaks telling tales from old souls. Blue beads in their pockets to keep off the evil eye. Couldn't lift them to freedom under Louisiana skies. And on their papers, first names only: Moses, Martha, and a child. Life stories left here in cypress and stone, once flesh and blood, now dust and bone. Clouds darkened and swirled down, lightning crackled and cried. Tears of history were streaming from the Louisiana sky. Cabins empty and dusty, voices still by the time. I said my prayer to the nameless in the Louisiana sky. Said you won't be forgotten under Louisiana skies. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, now can you hear me? Check, 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 check. Check. There we go.
Is it
Back?
good?
Yeah, it's back. Another song from the new album. This is called Fly Baby Fly, and I co-wrote it with a guy named Shane Stevens, who's in Nashville, and we did it via Zoom during the pandemic. And it's actually the song with hope in it, right? It's the one song that has hope in it. So drink it all up, because from here it's just... Words are made for saying, say the ones that mean the most. If dreams are made for chasing, run as fast as you can go. If hearts are made to follow, let yours lead you to a place where love will be there waiting at the end of every day. So fly, baby, fly, dance like no one's watching. Try, baby, try. I know you'll reach the top when you sing, baby, sing. 'Cause you're a melody from heaven. Fly, baby, fly, oh, baby, fly. Hands are made for praying, I'm folding mine for you. The stars are made for wishing, may your every one come true. If questions are made for answers, I hope you get the ones you need. And you find a face so strong, nothing can shake what you believe. So fly, baby, fly, dance like no one's watching. Try, baby, try. I know you'll reach the top when you sing, baby, sing. 'Cause you're a melody from heaven. Fly, baby, fly, oh, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, dance like no one's watching. Try, baby, try. I know you'll reach the top when you sing, baby, sing. 'Cause you're a melody from heaven. Fly, baby, fly, oh, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, oh, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, oh, baby, fly. Thanks.
That's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So how long have you been writing songs for? Is my question.
For other people to hear, probably
Well, both. When did you start writing songs just for yourself?
Probably when I was little.
Yeah.
You know, and then for public consumption, probably only 4 or 5 years ago.
All right. That's great. That's great. Yeah, it takes a while, right? I still remember my first song I wrote. I think I was 12. It was horrendous. It was called, I can share this with you because I feel like I've written some better songs since then, but it was called Someday I'm Gonna Build Me a House. It was awful. Yeah. I'll spare you. You'll be glad. That's such a pretty song. It has like this real wistful quality to it. So I was thinking of what I should do after that. Oh yeah, okay. I'll do a song that's sort of wistful. I was thinking, sometimes, it's just something that someone says, it sparks something in you. And I was at a show. It was a Songwriter in the Round thing. It was a great show. It was James McMurtry, Bruce Robinson, Hank Ketchum when he was still alive, and Todd Snyder. So it was just these great people. And it was down at Cheatham Street. It was probably, 10, 12 years ago. But Bruce Robinson was playing, and all of a sudden, he was getting ready to play, and then all of a sudden he just looks at the audience and he says, "Do you ever feel like it's just not your world anymore?" And he's like, "It used to be my world. I just don't know." And that kind of stuck in my head. So then I wrote this song. It's called "The Days." thinking back to those early days. Memories as warm as the nights of June and July, the summer haze, county roads and cityscapes. We laughed till we nearly cried and loved so hard I thought that we would break. But it was our world and it was our time. We made all our plans to leave the old behind. Those were our days. Those were our days. Well, maybe it's not my world anymore. It's burning like a house on fire. I can't tell what all the hurry-ups for, but the truth still resonates. The spark in a lover's eye, clear blue skies and what feels like fate. 'Cause this is the world and these are the times. I'm taking what's best, I'll leave the rest behind. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. It's a new world, and these are new times. But we got new plans, all yours and mine. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. The days. The days. Thanks.
It's really nice. So
Thank you, Robert. Yes, we exist solely on your generosity today. We want to thank the NeWorlDeli for having me here every month, and for having both of us here today.
yes,
And yeah, great food. So the food here is wonderful. They have all kinds of drinks. They have beer, wine, cider, and everything else non-alcoholic too. So yeah, they're nice hosts. So we like to treat them nice. So be sure to tip your wonderful servers. Here she is now. There she is with a beautiful meal right on cue. Look at that. And so anyway, so what have you got for us?
Well, I'm going to sing a song that was not on the new album, but it was on the first EP that I recorded, which if you're interested in that stuff, it's all back there in the suitcase. You can just throw the money in the thing and I'll trust that it's the right amount. Unless you need change, then come tell me. This song is called Man in the Moon. Moonlight dance across the front porch swing. I'm whispering into the lavender breeze. You listen when my heart's content, brimming or blue, casting shadows, my man in the moon. Confessing to your eyes, our hands intertwined, forbidden yet safe with my heart every time. What I want could never be what's a girl supposed to do. Can you tell me, my man in the moon? Oh, this love's burning glow shines its light on my heart's darkest secrets. I should let it all go, but in this moment I'm far away dreamland of me and my man in the moon. My lips touching yours where no one can see. Wrapped in the dark, your arms wrapped around me. In secret and silence, our hearts can be true. Just me and my man in the moon. This love's burning glow shines its light on my heart's darkest secrets. I should let it all go, but I'm lost in this sweet Moonlight dances across the front porch swing. I'm whispering into the lavender breeze. You listen when my heart's content, brimming or blue, casting shadows, my man in the moon.
Yeah. What a beautiful song.
Thanks.
It's beautiful. And you know, your first song did sound happy on the ukulele, but the other ones, like you get some really pretty chords, and it doesn't, you know, it's moodier. I never really thought of it as more of a moodier instrument, but it can be.
Well, that's the challenge.
Yeah. Right. It's like when you're blonde, people think you're supposed to be cheerful, right?
Yeah.
Probably because you're blonde and you have like a roundish face, and people, you know, and your name's Angie, so people probably think you're happy all the time, right?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, that doesn't make any sense, but I'm not making a lot of sense today because I didn't have a lot of sleep, in case you couldn't tell by my, miscues, whatever. I was playing last night, and yeah, and when you get home from playing, sometimes it's really hard to go to sleep right away. So I kind of stayed up late watching something, reading, but anyway, I'll do my best. Oh, thank you, Robert. See, I didn't even pay you to say that. Robert said, sounds great. Anyway, I'm going to do a song that I haven't recorded yet, but I'm excited about recording. I think I'm going to be recording this summer, possibly, yeah, probably late July, maybe early August. So I'm putting that into work right now. And I have a couple CDs. Full CD I recorded about 6 years ago at this point, and an EP from a couple years ago. But this one isn't on either of them. And I'll tell you the short story behind it. It's about one of the only female outlaws ever. There was a few, but this one, her name was Laura Bullion. She was a Texas girl. She was from up near San Angelo, and she ran with the Wild Bunch, and she had outlaw boyfriends, and she could ride a horse, and she forged things and could dress up nice and get away with stuff. But she was a tough woman. But she lived from the 1870s till the 1960s, and she kind of died in obscurity as a seamstress in Memphis, and had been there for many years and changed her name, and no one knew who she was. So I wrote this song kind of thinking of, what if she was telling someone who only knew her as this little old lady named Frida, that she had this crazy past when she was young as an outlaw. And it's called Laura's Song. Daughter of an outlaw, and I led an outlaw life. From Abilene to Cody, across the Great Divide. Well, true love was my treasure, though I never was a wife. But I will tell my story now to you. Mama barely raised me, then she left me with her kin. They did the best they could to keep a restless child from sin. Bound for San Antonio, the red lights reeled me in. I was no one's angel anymore. Fanny Porter schooled me in the ways of pleasing men. I took up with Will Carver from Blackjack Ketchum's gang. Will died in Sonora, then I fell for Blue-Eyed Ben. Yeah, I was the tall Texas girl. Running with the Wild Bunch, we robbed the banks and trains. I would hold the horses till we made our getaway. We hit the Great Northern and the boys blew up the safe. $60,000 was the take. July to November of '01 was quite the time. Montana down to Little Rock, on the run and living high. It ended in St. Louis, where we both were caught and tried. They gave me 5, but then got 15 years. the next verse. Oh, let's see. We'll do an instrumental here. Well, it's a line about, she lives the straight and narrow path. Well, oh, I know it. Okay. Here we go. Thanks. Out on good behavior, 7 more years did I pine. I walked a straight and narrow path while Ben did his hard time. In letters sent from prison, he said, Laura, you're still mine, and I will make this up to you someday. Well, Ben had good intentions, but his outlaw ways ran deep. The promise of an honest life was one he could not keep. 'Cause 9 months after exiting that penitentiary, Ben died near Dryden, robbing the number 9 train. Daughter of an outlaw, and I led an outlaw life. The 50 years have passed, now I'm the last one of their kind. My secrets will die with me, and my name will fade with time. It's Laura, the tall Texans girl. Laura, the tall Texans girl. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
I knew that verse was there. I knew it was there. I just had to grab it. And that's the only thing when you're playing tired, that's the only thing that goes for me. It's like I can still play, I can still sing, but sometimes lyrics,
Oh, yeah.
So I apologize for that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep. I usually my brain just squishes 2 verses together.
Yep.
And then it doesn't make any sense. But that you just say, oh, it was poetic license. It really meant, try to make it intentional.
Yeah, and it's really funny if you're doing it with a band and like, the guitar lead is going into it and you're like, keep playing. And they're like, I'm like, keep going. Oh, okay. And then I remember that happened to me years ago when we were first playing, my sister and I, with a guitarist and a bassist, and we're playing that John Prine song, Angel from Montgomery. And he's going, doon, 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 doon. And then I'm like, and then finally someone shouts out, I am an old woman. And I'm like, okay, got it. Anyway, so what you got for us, girl?
Well, this next one is on the new album. This is Starlight, and it's actually one of the very first songs that I wrote on ukulele when I was trying to figure out how to do it. And I never thought I would record it because it was one of the first songs that I wrote. But I actually really, really love it on the album. It's got like cello with it, and it ended up being really nice when it's more than just ukulele. Speaking of having a band, that's a lot of fun. Stars are burning, lights are turning for another lonely star shining bright. Its wish is gaining might, it comes to smother the darkening night. Hearts are glowing, Its space is growing, it's in the silence of the room. Drifts a knowing of love ongoing, it's in the air. Starlight, star bright, I wish I may, wish I might not fear the darkness without him tonight. Oh, shifting colors, yet fog still hovers. It's in the stillness of the dawn comes a new air. The morning star is there, he's bleeding home. Starlight, star bright, I wish I may, wish I might not fear the darkness. Oh, starlight, star bright, I wish I may, wish I might not fear the darkness. Ooh, starlight, star bright, free me tonight. Ooh. Thanks.
I could hear that with like a pedal steel guitar on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the title of your new album?
If I Were Honest.
If I Were Honest.
Mm-hmm.
You're not?
Well, the title track is If I Were Honest, but the following line is I'd probably lie. So
Ah. Does Angie have this other side to her? Yeah, she does, says her sister. She's nodding.
The big sister
Nodding
confirms.
enthusiastically there. Okay, now we know. Well, then I'm going to dedicate this next song to you, Angie, because the title of this song is Trouble. So,
okay.
So you got a hidden side, right? Maybe a troublemaker. I don't know. Anyway, this song is called Trouble. I went to church on Sunday to put my sins behind me. Then I woke up on Monday, the devil still did find me. I seen trouble, trouble on my days. Seen trouble, trouble all my days. Tuesday brought me true love. He swore there was no other. We married on a Wednesday, but he was a faithless lover. I've seen trouble, trouble all my days. Seen trouble, trouble all my days. I've seen trouble, trouble all my days. Seen trouble, trouble all my days. Thursday night I hit the town, the whiskey was flowing. Friday I was busted flat, no one seemed to know me. Woo-hoo, Saturday brought hell to pay, a hole too dark to mention. By Sunday I was on my knees, I was begging for redemption. I seen trouble, trouble all my days. Seen trouble, trouble all my days. I seen trouble, trouble all my days. Seen trouble, oh trouble all. Ooh, yeah, my days. Thank you.
That made me think of a song, so I'm gonna switch here. I'll put it over. I'm just gonna switch them out.
We just need to levitate it down there.
So I read a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt that you don't know how strong, women are like tea bags. You don't know how strong they are until they're put in hot water. So I thought that was song-worthy. And so this song is called Whiskey in a Teacup. It is kind of my girl power song and also my introvert recognition. We can unite introverts song. Let me explain that better.
All of them?
Well, when we oftentimes when you're an introvert and you don't say much, people think you don't have anything worthwhile saying. And that's just not true. Sometimes it's just stirring around in the inside of your head until it explodes out.
This is true.
So mine exploded out in this song. And a cool little thing about this song is that when the album came out on Friday, we had a big release concert, and the release concert was sponsored by Johnny Walker, all because of this song. And they sponsored a music video too, which is cool, that my kids are in, and my mom and my sister who are here. So y'all can check that out on YouTube if you like. Oh, it'll be so loud and annoying. You'll probably want to back it away. Just heads up. It is a banjo. It is. You think that I'm discontent, that I lack self-confidence, but only fools give full vent to the things on their mind. You think I can't find my voice, but I stay silent by choice, 'cause I ain't gonna add to your noise, 'cause I'm too damn refined. You're wrong, what you see as weak is potent and strong. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, oh, I pack a little punch. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, oh, I'm whiskey in a teacup. I've had to tolerate pain and given up all name, but has only made me stronger, so nothing can stop me. My strength is like a tea bag. You don't know how much I have till I'm put in hot water. Don't try to dilute me. You're wrong. What you see as weak is potent and strong. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Oh, I pack a little punch. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Oh, I'm whiskey in a teacup. Now this next part you can sing along with me if you catch on to it. Here's how it goes. Some fear the fire, I become it. That's all it is. Some fear the fire, I become it. Sing it again. Some fear the fire, I become it. 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 Oh, I pack a little punch. Oh. Whiskey in a teacup. Thanks. Y'all did a great job singing. Good job.
So you came up for singing with a church background, am I correct? Because I can hear that, and when you get really loud, I'm like, wow, she can sing on pitch really loud, and it's like like in church, like the good singers in church, you know. So yeah, I could feel that, and I got so involved in that I forgot to tune my guitar. So I'm a child of a mixed marriage. They called it that back then when my parents got married in the 50s. My mom was Jewish, my dad was Catholic. My grandmother, my dad's mom, wore black to the wedding. Yeah, the wedding picture, she was sitting like this. She was not happy. But so I didn't grow up with that kind of church. We went to Unitarian Fellowship where like one week. Oh, there goes my string. Yeah, I did. I'll have to change it. We're gonna have to take a break in a second. But 1 minute you'd have like a guy walking in with bagpipes, and next minute the next Sunday there would be an opera singer. So it was interesting. But we are going to have to take like a little 5-minute break, I think, because I got to change my string.
Cool.
It's just one of those days today, you know. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a little after, right? So yeah. So we'll take about a 5-minute break. Please don't go anywhere because we're going to keep playing for you once I tend to this. So thank you. Sweaty strings. I'm just doing it slow. Yeah, I'd love to get to the point where the guy hands you the guitar, like, oh, I broke a string. Here's your other guitar. Here's one of your 6 other guitars. That'd be nice.
One day.
Maybe. I don't know. Time's getting short. All right. We're almost there. Usually I start my set with a tuning that breaks the strings because I do that at home. And then I tune it down from there. But I was playing outside last night, and it was in Buda, down in Buda. And it was warm. Oh, cigar vault. Anyway, I'm almost there. I hope the song will be worth the wait. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Have another drink? Oh, go ahead.
I forgot to mention earlier, if you want, there are some free stickers over there.
Ooh.
They don't let them fool you. They unintentionally look like very colorful pieces of bacon.
All right.
But it's really it's not what it's supposed to be. But it
don't
looks
eat
like
the sticker. In other words,
like colorful rainbow bacon. But that's a sticker. So take 1 or 2 or 5. I don't need bacon stickers. Cool. Thanks.
All right. So are we ready to go online, Robert? Okay, cool. So my high E string popped out. And that's all. I had to replace it. I was saying before, I once saw Richard Thompson, great Richard Thompson, folk artist, playing, and he broke a string, and he just like pulled it off, and he kept his right hand going, and just like someone handed him another one, he popped it in, and he just came, and he was like playing. It was amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. He's great. I saw him at I was lucky enough to be in Kerrville New Folk, and so they gave us backstage passes, and it was like they said, don't abuse the backstage pass, because they didn't want us people who were in the song contest to be like running around and bothering the headlining artists. So we were like being really good, most of us, and then a friend of mine said, Gretchen Peters is playing, and I'm gonna get her autograph, and I'm gonna take a picture with her. That's what she said. So she went running back, and I turned to my friend Jordy Bizon, and I said, Richard Thompson's back there. And he just grabbed my arm, and Jordy's like, he's a really great folk artist. He's one of the mild-mannered person that I know. And he just grabbed me and said, we're going. And he grabbed me, and we went backstage, and there was Richard Thompson. And I said, oh, I can't bother him. Look, he's about to go on. He's like tuning his guitar, and he's like, come on. And he just pulls me over. And I immediately became like about 12. Like my voice went up in pitch. I was like, oh, excuse me, Mr. Thompson. I just became this sort of blathering idiot. And he was so kind. And he was like, oh, sure. And, I love your music. And he was like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, can I take a picture? Oh, sure. So I have this picture of him and me together backstage at the Kerrville Folk Festival. And he's smiling away. And I'm like, I look like I snuck in, and my voice immediately had gone to helium. It was so funny. But if you ever meet one of your big heroes, and they're not a jerk like Steve Earle was once, but if they're friendly and nice, you're like, oh, it's like, it's fun. Anyway, or it can be awful. Okay, can you hear this lovely guitar? Thank you all for waiting. Thanks for the break. And I'm going to play a song. I hope my husband's listening. He's working. He's a chef. He works on Sundays. Yes, he does. I wrote this song for him one Valentine's Day, and I didn't quite finish it. And so I said, well, I had a song that's not quite done. He's like, that's okay. I was going to get you something I forgot. And then we both went downstairs, and the orchid he had bought me the year before had just bloomed. So we were like, woo. Anyway, we'll be married 34 years this May. Yeah. May 22nd. Thanks. Anyway, Harlan, if you're listening, this is for you. It's all true. It's called Step by Step. old car and wishing on an evening star, as if wishing made things true. So young, we were game, a leap of faith to change my name. All we had was me and you. Step by step, brick by brick, line by line, stick by stick, day by day. Baby, yeah, we built it up and made something out of nothing. One by one, two by two, traveling alone and maybe with you, day and night. Baby, gonna build it up and make a lifetime out of something, me and you. Baby, me and you, it's true. Got a job, yeah, we both did. Made a home and raised our kids. Every phase without a clue. And each time we nearly split, you always raised your game a bit, finding ways to pull us through. Step by step, brick by brick, line by line, stick by stick, day by day. Baby, yeah, we built it up and made something out of nothing. One by one, two by two, traveling alone and maybe with you, day and night. Baby, gonna build it up and make a lifetime out of something, me and you. Baby, me and you, it's true. You said you'd marry me someday, and now we're looking back, I guess we did okay. Step by step, brick by brick, line by line, stick by stick, day by day. Baby, yeah, we built it up and made something out of nothing. One by one, two by two, traveling alone and maybe with you, day and night. Baby, gonna build it up and make a lifetime out of something, me and you. Baby, me and you. Baby, me and you. It's true. Thank you. Watching in the office. That's what my husband said. Oh, that's sweet.
That's a beautiful song about sticking together. So I'm going to play a song about not sticking together. Willie Nelson, listening to his sad stuff, especially his IRS tapes, is one of my favorite things to do. And this song was inspired by listening to his tapes on the back porch in the rain. Just couldn't get any sadder than that. So here's my Willie Nelson tribute song. Another night without you by my side. Another dream playing our love song. Another morning I'm gonna cry. Another another tear, 'cause I did you wrong. And oh, how I miss the sound of your voice sing. But all I can hear are your tears falling. Another night I'm gonna hum to myself to drown out the tune of you saying goodbye. But all I can hear are your tears falling. Another night I'm gonna hum to myself to drown out the tune of you saying goodbye. Another night I'm gonna hum to myself to drown out the tune of you saying goodbye.
That's so beautiful.
Thanks.
That
Ah,
Yeah. That has a real classic feel to it. I have a song of my own that was kind of Willie Nelson inspired, but it's too sad, so I'm not going to play it right now. It's truly sad, yeah. So I'm going to play another song about love because it's in this tuning, and I worked so hard to get to this tuning. Breaking Strings. This song is called Real Love, and it's from the same album, Step by Step. And anyway, Real Love. Did they find real love where the stars aligned, or was it just chance and fate combined? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? If you took any given woman and man and joined them together for a whole lifespan, will they find real love? Will they find real love? Real love, the love for a lifetime. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love in the light of day? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? When the clouds turn black and the winds blow cold, building a shelter, one to have and hold. Will they find real love? Will they find real love? Real love, love for a time. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love when their day was done, lengthening in shadows in the setting sun? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? Were the years they shared and the life they made worthy of everything that they both gave? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? Real love, the love for a lifetime. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love where the stars aligned, or was it just chance and fate combined? Thank you.
Like maybe 3 songs each, maybe? Is that about my is my math right?
Is your math right?
I'm just trying to
yeah, my math is terrible all the time.
reserve the better ones.
Well, let's see. One for you, one for me. No. Well, we played till 4, so yeah. Like I think a couple more each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple more each. Okay. I
think it's like 2 or 3. It's hard for me to figure by not looking at an actual clock. But yeah.
Okay. So
let me 3 if they're not really long. Okay. 2 if they're
opuses. One's nice and short. This one's nice and short. So this one's on the new album. This is called Half a Mind. And of all my songs, it's the least relational song. It's more of a bit of a social commentary, a little bit. Anyways, if you're interested in it, the CDs are back there. That last one I did is on the CD called That One Song, which is just a compilation of a bunch of songs that I wrote during the pandemic and recorded remotely. So I would record my part and then send it to somebody else, and they would record their part, and then I sent it to Nashville, and they mixed and mastered and put it all together, and it actually sounds halfway decent. But that's it right there, and it's called That One Song, so that there's no theme to the CD or anything. So if you're like, I can't remember what that one song was that she sang, likely that it's on that one song. So that was my attempt to be funny. Oh. Okay. Yep. Invert.
I was still doing math, so it all went over my head.
The world's been spinning wild and out of control. The air is thin and her mind can't let go. She needs sleep and a shell that ain't so brittle. On the counter sits an orange bottle filled with prescription and a fancy blade to cut off a pill in the evening. Everything about it splits it right down the middle. So she's got half a mind to take a whole pill tonight. Independence has her leaning on a fragile state of mind. She's praying just to make it to to daylight. It's a gamble between health and dependence. The odds are 50-50, so what's the difference? She swallows one whole, stares in the mirror. The key to unlock modern insanity seems to be a trip to the local pharmacy. All she's got is a pill and a weak prayer. Oh, so she's got half a mind to take a whole pill tonight. Independence has her leaning on a fragile state of mind. Well, she's got half a mind to take a whole pill tonight. Independence has her leaning on a fragile state of mind. She's praying just to make it to daylight. She's praying just to make it to daylight. She's praying just to make it to daylight.
That's a pretty tune.
Short.
Well, I got one that's short too. So how about that? So maybe we can do 3 each. I brought this little iPad just to do a song that I hadn't done in a long time, but I'm not even going to do it. So it doesn't, because I don't think I have enough time. I might, because I wanted to play this song. Can you hear my guitar out there? Is it okay? Anyway, this song is it's another love song. I don't write a lot of them. You know, when you're young, you write love songs, and they're mostly like, oh, you know, done me wrong, I'm miserable, you know. So it's different. Anyway, this is called Sweet and Sheltered Sleep. Love's an endless journey that we navigate by heart. Sometimes then we go by faith that we won't fall or drown or split apart. We hoist our tattered sails up. I would circle around this earth and wrestle the demons of the deep, just to lay down at your side in love's sweet and sheltered sleep. In love's sweet and sheltered sleep. Life can be a distance race that we are running, deaf and blind, without much sense or reason. Feeling out the ruts and holes and trying not to lag behind. We push on with the seasons. I would crawl down that endless road with bare scraped hands and bloodied knees, just to lay down at your side in love's sweet and sheltered sleep. In love's sweet and sheltered sleep. I would live out my life sheltered sleep, in love's sweet sheltered sleep. Thank you.
Nice.
Pardon? This is what me. Did I write that song?
Is it new?
Oh no, that's that. Robert asked me if that was a new song. No, that's on my first CD. Yeah, so
That one.
that one, the one over there. It's called Step
one
by
that's
Step. It's in
being
the
held
middle. But yeah, actually, I wrote that song quite a number of years ago, and just kind of had it in my back pocket, and I always wanted to record it, and so we did it, and it was one of the first things I recorded. And my producer said, "Oh, you're just going to record that alone with you and your guitar, and we'll just do it live." And I was still hating the sound of my voice on tape, and I heard it back, and I was like, "Ah!" And he's like, "No, no, no, you don't want to redo it." So then I listened to what he did, and he put in this beautiful kind of shimmering guitar thing and some background vocals, and I said, "Oh, you're right. I can trust you." So Gordy Chris, he's a great musician and a good producer too. Anyway,
Very cool. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit and not be very sweet. So women of my age.
I'm laughing because anyway,
well, stereotypically, I fulfill the stereotype and am addicted to true crime podcasts and movies and all the things, all the stories. And a couple, yeah, right? They're great. Okay. So a couple years ago, right before the pandemic started, a friend of mine who owns a recording studio in Houston was having a birthday party. The name of his studio is Lucky Run Studios. And for his birthday party, it was a murder mystery. And I was like, I'm there. And then he asked if I could come a little bit early, and they were like handing out, parts for, you're going to be, this one. Well, and like when they hand out the parts, you don't know if you did it or not. You don't know if you're the murderer. You find out with everybody else. Anyways, I got to be the murderer.
Ooh.
And it was so fun. And it inspired this song called Lucky Run after the studio, but it's my murder ballad. And it sounds a lot better with a full band, but I'm going to try to make my ukulele sound
like a band.
Scary. Yeah, like a band, like a whole band in this little thing.
Turn that switch over there.
Yeah, I wish. Put down the note, pad and pen. No one deserves an explanation. Forget washing your hands. Ain't no time to hide his blood from the feds. Just leave the cell on the bed next to the card and the number he read. Their text will paint the story. Don't worry, cops won't be here till the morning. So just run. It's time to run, you lucky run. Oh, just run. It's time to run, you lucky run. The evidence is evidently circumstance. You dodged a bullet with that man, don't leave it up to chance. Girl, he's a liar and a cheat, a deadbeat loser in your sheets. He had it coming with his cunning and his two-time love. And leave the knife gripped in his hands, pour the gasoline over his lies and demands. Open the gas valve on the stove, just light the match and watch it glow. Then it's time to run. It's time to run, you lucky run. Oh, just run. It's time to run, you lucky run. Oh, just run, run, run. Run, 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 let it burn, burn, burn. It's your lucky run. Yeah, there was my full band. Down the street.
It kind of was right on the beat, you know.
It
was
kind of, yeah, it kind of worked for a minute.
It's great. Oh, just the wrong instrument. Motorcycle.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna do a song that actually, I have to fix my tuning here again. But as I do that, that should be right. Anyway, this song came from a prompt, and my producer for those albums I made, Gordy Quist, he worked with another guy named Owen Temple, who's a great songwriter, and they had this little website together called I don't know what's going on here. Something's wrong. I swear, there's gremlins today. Anyway, let me tell you the story of this song, and then I'll fix it. So this song was inspired by picking a thing on their website that they had, their little tool for songwriters, where you could press a button and you'd be assigned a song. I think they still have it up there, that has a place and a time and a day of the week. So I clicked on it, and I was assigned Cleveland, Ohio, Thursday morning at 10 a.m. facing east. And I said, well, I really don't know what to do with that. So I kind of went on Google and took a look. There's something. Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay, no, that's fine. My brain was not wired correctly. And anyway, I looked on Google, and it turns out there's a in Cleveland, which is a big city, there's a park there, and it has like a fishing dock, and it looked kind of pretty, like right on the Great Lakes there. And so I kind of used it as a jumping off point for this song, which is called Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, it's 10 a.m. Thursday. Checked out of my motel and I went for a walk. The lakefront is quiet except for men fishing. They stand on the dockside, cast their lines out and talk. And how am I living without you? And how can I be in this world? You really think I would doubt you? Did you really leave? Did you really leave me alone? Youngstown, Ohio, the state line by lunchtime. Grabbed some coffee at the Quick Mart and found the talk radio. They're forgotten, though my reasons are different. It's a feeling I know. How can I make it without you? How can I live in this world on my own? Did you really think I would doubt you? Did you really leave? Did you really leave me alone? Route 80 PA seems to stretch on for days. I count up the small towns and miles. Water Gap into Jersey and the suburban haze. But the New York City sky, that's a sight for sore eyes. Hoboken, New Jersey, it's 6 p.m. Thursday. Park the car by the ferry and I boarded that boat. Halfway across the Hudson, pulled a box from my backpack. I shook out your ashes, watched you blow off and float. And how am I living without you? And why am I here in this world on my own? No choice but to go on without you. But how could you leave? How could you leave? How could you leave me alone? Thank you.
So I'm gonna let this be my last song. Does that work?
Yeah.
Am I right? I mean, you talked about dumping ashes in that song, so the person died. Well, it's a great way to end a show on death. So I'm going to sing a song about death. Kind of. Let me explain. Again, the introvert in me is sorry. So I initially wrote this song. It's called Farewell, to be my farewell song at the end of every show. Just a way to say thank you to the audience and also, hope to see you again one day somewhere out there. And just a month or two after, this is on the new album, just a month or two after I recorded it, a friend of mine lost his dad, and he asked me to sing at the funeral. And I thought, all of my songs are about broken relationships, and like, I don't have anything to sing at a funeral. But then I thought about this song, and it has gained a whole new meaning for me now. And so it is about saying farewell, but also hope to see you again someday. So this is Farewell. The candlelight is dimmed and gone. The stars and moon call me home. The crickets hum their good night. the shadows drift and play along. I don't know how to end, to follow the sun behind Earth's bend, and then again the day is over, night has come, its gentle kiss keeps till dawn. To say goodbye weighs my heart into the depths, sweet sorrows part. I'll store it all fragrant inside till tomorrow shines its light. I don't know how to end, to follow the sun behind Earth's bend, and then again the day is over, night has come, its gentle kiss keeps till dawn. Day is over, night has come, its gentle kiss keeps till dawn.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you so much for having me, Claudia.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And please, everyone, hand for Angie Goeke from Houston. And I'm Claudia Gibson. I'm going to do one more tune to kind of wrap it up. And it does have a sing-along chorus.
Ooh,
yeah. And I didn't write it, but I like doing this song because it was written quite a while ago, but it's still apropos. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for a light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain, hatred, and misery? But each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so fun about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so fun about peace, love, and understanding? That's the sing-along part. As I walk on troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. Where are the strong? Who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Strong, and who are the trusted, and where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Ooh. Thank you. Thanks so much for listening. Thank you, everyone watching online. And for Sunday Songwriter, come back next month. Thanks.